do this for my Giants at BD. You know, we on BD. Shout out to my team, you feel me? Look, we making sure to give you what you want and what you need. To everything from news and entertainment on TV. If you were with us, then you know that it'd be clear to see my team is working hard to give you facts involving you and me. Home of the Giants, prepared to win, working overdrive. We do a skit, whip it up, and now it's recording time. White and purple, my colors know that I'm supporting mine. We got a game, hop in the field, now it's recording time. And we've been strong throughout these years, it ain't no going back. We came too far to knock us down, it ain't no holding back. We ran it up since Mr. Benjamin controlled the track. The Giants of the city, we came hard to take over than that. You know the vibes. Studio time.
Good morning, Giants. I'm Bailey Moore.
And I'm Garrett Deaton. Welcome back. This week's newscast will be based on fall activities, a unique gym, and college.
But first, let's head to Kira to hear about FAFSA and how to apply.
Ever heard of early action or early decision? I know some of my seniors probably haven't heard enough of it, but if you don't know anything, I can give you some more insight. Early action or early decision is a type of admissions process that select colleges offer for scholarship consideration. 450 colleges offer this choice for incoming freshmen. This is an amazing opportunity to get admitted into schools a year early. I took the initiative to interview some of our very own Giants who beat the November 1st deadline and got accepted into some schools here around Indy.
My name is Gabriella Sanders. I applied to Indiana University, IUPUI, Ball State, ISU, University of Louisville, University of Indianapolis, and University of Kentucky.
My name is Destiny Quarterman. I applied to, my top 3 colleges were Marion University, IUPUI, and University of Indianapolis.
Right now I have over 66,000, and that's not counting the other schools that I just recently applied to.
The total amount of scholarships that I receive right now is about $3,500, and I received that through applying to fastweb.com, unigo.com/scholarships, and other scholarship applications. So far from UND, I am at a total of $62,000 of full tuition paid for.
It kind of was because I'm a fall athlete, like a student athlete, and I'm also working 2 jobs, so to balance that was hard, but I did it over fall break mostly.
To me, it wasn't difficult trying to beat the November 1st deadline because I feel like I mentally prepared myself from junior year to now.
Today's the very last day to get scholarship consideration and early action, so good luck to all my senior Giants.
We know filling out application after application can be stressful. To top everything else off, FAFSA is something that you should keep in mind. The deadline is April 15th, but it's never too early to think about financial aid. This application gives you access to grants, loans, and work-study funds from the government. Mark your calendars for November 13th, January 15th, and March 11th as they are completion nights for FAFSA. Any questions you have can be answered that night.
At the beginning of Hall AA is the Dean's office. It is also where the resource officers start their day.
I've been a resource officer now since 2010 here at Ben Davis High School. I've been a police officer actually for 21 years. You know what I could say about being a resource officer, the day tends to change day by day. I could be assisting you guys with a scheduling conflict, you don't know where your classroom is, or I can be assisting administrators with a law enforcement issue. Being a school resource officer, I have a lot of different roles in the high school.
In school, one of the top priorities is student safety. But how many students know about the officers that protect them?
I think they're probably the best idea, seeing as we do live in a kind of dangerous area and our school is not the best place for violence to be happening.
We gotta keep a safe community around this whole school, so a police officer, they help keep the safety.
I hope you were able to learn about some of our officers here at school and also what the students think of them.
And the importance of making this a safe learning environment. Tristan Orr, BDTV.
Have you ever wondered who's the cast of BDTV? Have you ever wondered what your favorite teacher does outside of school? This week we're introducing a new segment called What's Your Story? Everybody has their own story and what they show. Let's take a look.
My mom, she has a chronic illness and it's called lupus. And so basically her body attacks itself because her immune system doesn't work the way that it's supposed to. And so it's really hard for her to do everyday things and all that stuff, but she still has to get up and do it because she has kids. She has like me and my brother and my sister. The most impactful thing that my mother has done is she took in my brother and my sister. We've had them since birth, and we adopted them, and they've been legally adopted for about a year, but we've had them since they were born, and they just turned 4 on October 4th, and it was a really big change for us because obviously I was the only kid for about like almost 13 years, and then these other 2 kids came in, and it was just like, whoa, like what is happening? A year and a half ago, we found out that my brother has autism due to like the drug exposure and stuff, because since he obviously wasn't ours, and like we adopted him from like my cousin, she was addicted to drugs, and then he came out addicted, and then later on like the drug exposure really messed with him. I feel like they brought my family back together because my parents, they were married and then they got divorced and then they got remarried, and I feel like since they've gotten remarried and we've had like a bigger family instead of it just being me, like our family has been a lot stronger and we understand each other on a different level than I feel like I understand anybody else.
A struggle that I still struggle to this day is that I have depression, anxiety, and panic attacks. My father became an alcoholic and affected me in a way I didn't know was possible. I became very depressed. I didn't show it to anybody. I was always a happy girl. I was always out and about with my friends. But when I would come home, it would be a different story. I would shut my door all the time. I'd be alone. I just wanted to be with my dogs. I gained a lot of weight. My depression and anxiety caused me to have these panic attacks over the summer that made me go in and out the ER all summer. I didn't have a summer like a normal teenager would. I shut everybody out completely. I didn't want to see nobody. I didn't want to do nothing. I did not want help. It really hurt my relationship with my friends, with my coworkers, with really everybody except my mother, because I only wanted to be with my mother. Me and my mother got really close when I got all these illnesses. We always did everything together. I wanted to be around her. I wanted to make sure she was okay because she had her issues, her health issues, and I didn't want too much stress on her because of my issues. Even with all this happening, I'm getting the help I need and starting to find myself again. I'm Victoria Cuevas, and this is my story.
I'm a football coach here at Ben Davis High School. This is my 3rd year coaching. 2nd year at Ben Davis, and I was at Noblesville my very first year. Ever since I was little, I've just always really loved watching football. My brother's one of my heroes, and ever since he was playing when I was little, I wanted to follow in his footsteps, and he became a coach as well. I played at high school at Rocksteady. Really, I've been playing since I was in 3rd grade, since I was 9. Played at Rocksteady, and then at college I played at Franklin College with Mr. Hessian and Mr. Butler. I've been an econ teacher for 3 years. That was my very first job at Noblesville, was teaching econ. I'm just really interested in students learning how to deal with their personal finances and teach them about the world of money and finances and budgeting and different things like that, so they have some real world experience once they graduate from high school. I love playing with my puppy. My girlfriend and I, we have a puppy. I love working out, love watching sports, love hanging with friends, and most of all, I kind of just like relaxing and reading whatever book I can get my hands on.
Coming up, we're going to see what's happening with next week's sports and weather. But first, let's check in with Jaden to see how you can end off fall with some fun festive activities.
Although October is coming to an end, pumpkin patches are still open for business. Let's start out with Adrian Farms. Located in Indianapolis, Indiana, they are open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 7 p.m. The farm is free to walk around, but don't forget your wallets because they sell pumpkins and jam at their store. Next, we have Beasley's Farm, located in Danville, Indiana. They are open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 6 p.m. They are dog-friendly as long as the furry friends are kept on a leash. They have activities such as hay rides costing $3 to $4, a corn maze costing $5 to $7, apple canyons which cost $3 for 5 shots and $5 for 10 shots, and finally they have a combo pass costing $9 to $12. Finally, we have Hogan's Farm. Located in Brownsburg, Indiana, they are closed on Mondays, but they are open Tuesday through Thursday from 2 to 6 p.m. and Friday and Sunday from 10 to 6 p.m. They are also dog-friendly. Pumpkins range from $2 to $20, their maze costing $8, and a kids zone that costs $6, which includes a petting zoo, inflatable slides, and more. For more questions, head on over to their websites. I hope you have a fun time if you do decide to go. I'm Jaden Christner, BDTV.
Good morning, Giants. I'm Jennifer Moreno with this week's weather report. As we start off November, we're off to a chilly start. Today will be sunny but chilly with a high of 46 and a low of 30. So make sure you layer up if you plan to attend the regional game tonight. Saturday will be partly cloudy with a high of 46 and a low of 27. Sunday will be slightly warmer with the temperature rising back up with a high of 50 and a low of 37. Monday will be mainly sunny with a few afternoon clouds with a high of 55 and a low of 37. Tuesday will be partly cloudy with a high of 53 and a low of 36. Wednesday will also have cloudy skies with a high of 52 and a low of 36. Finally, on Thursday, we'll have a partly cloudy evening with a 40% chance of rain and a high of 52 and a low of 37. Jennifer Moreno, BDTV.
What's up, Giants? I'm Tierra Williams bringing you this week's sports. During fall break, the Giants finished the football season off with a 23-7 win over the North Central Panthers. The offense struggled early with no touchdowns in the first half, but the defense stood tall, forcing the first safety of the football season. Offense began to click second half with 2 touchdowns from Elijah Hassan and a host of big first down plays from Trent Gibson and company. The Giants will be back in action tonight at home for the first round of sectionals. Come support your Giants as they start their journey to state. Over break, girls cross country competed in the regionals meet. Torrin Hardrick finished her final high school cross country season, setting the 7th best time in school history at 20 minutes flat. Congratulations, Torrin, and good luck on your future. On the opposite side, the boys cross country made it to the semi-state meet. Though the boys did not advance to state, congratulations are in order, for this is a very big accomplishment. Good luck on your future. Although the fall season is coming to an end, the winter season is vastly approaching. In order to stay updated for upcoming games, follow @Giant Athletics on Twitter. And remember, Giants, congratulate the fall sports on a job well done this season.
Rocksteady Boxing is a gym in Brownsburg that is devoted to helping people with Parkinson's disease. Here's Maddie with more.
Parkinson's disease is a neurological movement disorder where you end up having a decreased production of dopamine within the brain. And dopamine helps with lots of things, but in particular helps with movements and mood and many other areas as well. And as it is no longer produced in the brain, we get these signs and symptoms of Parkinson's disease.
Normally they first come in, they warm up on their own or with a partner, whether it's walking outside or doing the rower machine or the bikes. And then we go through rounds. Typically we go through rounds. Some classes might be different. They go through rounds for about 3 minutes each where they do a certain exercise, whether it's an obstacle course, whether it's working on the speed bag, or it could be just handwriting. And then we rotate through, we do different rounds of different exercises. The class itself lasts about an hour, and then at the end we do a lot of stretching to work on that flexibility and mobility.
My doctor suggested Rocksteady Boxing, and I thought, well, why not? I didn't really think that I didn't understand how that would help, but found out that was the answer to my problems.
In order to get involved in Rocksteady, simply call our phone number. We answer the phone on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We have office coverage. We'll do callbacks. We do through the Hendricks County Fairgrounds. They put on an annual Get Involved event, so we do recruiting there. We're always looking for additional volunteers or people that want to get involved as cornermen. Unfortunately, we have some people that may require added assistance with a wheelchair or walker. They require someone helping negotiate them through the workouts. And sometimes they may not have a loved one to lean on. So in those cases, we're always recruiting or searching for other people that have that available time to donate.
If you are interested in helping out, you can call Rocksteady at 317-205-9189.
Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi recently announced an impeachment process to impeach President Donald Trump. So we decided to talk to Ben Davis teacher Miss Singleton about the impeachment process.
We've heard a lot of talk of the word impeachment lately, so let me give you a basic explanation of how it works. Many people think it's as simple as someone decides they want to impeach the president and he's out of office, but it's actually more complicated than that. Any member of the House of Representatives can introduce a resolution for impeachment based on something called high crimes and misdemeanors. That's what the Constitution gives as grounds for impeachment. So it's really up to the House of Representatives to decide if a president's action would be worthy of such a resolution. Once the resolution is introduced, it goes to the House Judiciary Committee where they investigate and debate and then come to a vote. If 51% of the committee votes for that impeachment resolution, it goes to the full House of Representatives where they debate and vote. And then if 51% of the entire House of Representatives, which is made up of 435 members, votes for impeachment, then that resolution is sent to the U.S. Senate. The U.S. Senate has the true power of impeachment, where they are going to bring then a charge of impeachment against the president and have a trial within the Senate. It is presided over by the Chief Justice. They will hear testimony and then they will vote, but it takes 67% of the Senate to vote for impeachment. There are 100 members in the Senate and 67 have to vote for removal and conviction in that trial if the president is to be removed from office. So as you can see, it's quite a complicated process.
Alex Meinzinger, BDTV.
Good morning, Giants. Today we're going to play a game called the Whisper Challenge. The rules are as follow. Partner A will have headphones in, listening to music, unable to hear Partner B. While Partner B is given a phrase that they will have to say, Partner A will have to read their lips. Let's get started.
Purple and white. Pink. No.
99 nuns and an Indiana nunnery.
999. Say 1, 2.
Always.
Always.
Park.
Bark.
Park.
Park.
You're yelling.
Always. Always.
What?
99.
99.
Nuns.
Nines. Nuns.
Yeah. In.
In.
An.
Indiana.
Nunnery.
Gabrielle Mobley, BDTV.
That's all for this week's newscast.
We hope you had a good first week back and we wish you well in your next 9 weeks.
And remember, Giants,
if it's about you and me, it's on BDTV.